Morning, gents. It's friedabacon here, and I've got a quick commentary on why I'm choosing the PS4 and a bit of history on last gen and what I chose and whatnot. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a fanboy. Last generation I used Xbox and I started on the PS3. PS3 I was utterly disappointed with. We got the console as a family kind of console, started playing COD on it, and I absolutely hated my experience on it. I didn't know if it was a game or it was the PlayStation, but anyway, I had red bars. The game was jumpy, it was laggy, it was just unplayable sometimes. But I still managed to buy the DLC for, the PS3, and I've bought every DLC on the COD games ever since I've got COD. But I just did not enjoy my experience on the PS3. So I just want to, lay that out flat. And the Xbox, I really enjoyed it. The online experience was just miles and miles ahead of the PS3. And of course, they seem to specialize in COD. The game was smoother, no lag, or minimal lag, I should say, and just overall better experience. And for some reason, my Xbox gave me an open NAT type, whereas my PS3 would give me a strict NAT type. I'm still unsure what that was this day. But anyway, I'm choosing the PS4, and I'm not going to rush and pre-order right now. I'm going to choose the PS4. That's the console I'll be first getting on next gen. Because, well, it's cheaper, let's be honest. I don't have a lot of money lying around, and I'm sure you don't have a lot of money lying around. It's only $50 cheaper in Australia from, where I come from. But that $50 can go towards a year of PSN or a game or something. So, I may as well save the money. At the same time, the PS4 is actually a stronger console. That's right. Xbox has 8 gig RAM, 3 gig dedicated to the operating system, and 5 gig dedicated to gaming, whereas the PS4 has 8 gig RAM, 1 gigabyte dedicated to the operating system, and 7 gigabyte dedicated to gaming. I buy my console to game, and I will be using 7 gig for gaming. That's what I want to do. That's, it's kind of why I bought or buying the console. And, last generation they had 512 megabyte RAM and they still managed to do great entertainment services. And here we've got 1 gig dedicated to the operating system. So it's going to be a lot better and whatnot. The PS4 is stronger in the also the PS4 RAM is stronger at the same time. Provides 176 gigabytes of bandwidth to both the CPU and the GPU, whereas the Xbox One will have 68 gigabytes per second of bandwidth between the CPU and the GPU. So yeah, and the PS4 will generate 1.84 teraflops of processing power, while the Xbox One only has 12 CUs. I'm not sure what that actually means, but anyway, this gives Sony's machine a 50% advantage in terms of raw performance. Now, raw performance, it's all in theory and stuff, so, it's nothing solid, but so far, the PS4, it's a stronger console, slightly, and it's slightly cheaper, so why not? Also, Sony didn't try to screw us over with the whole, releasing of the console. They didn't try any tricks, they didn't try any DRM, they didn't try any of that. They played it safe, and I admire, Microsoft for taking a risk or two, but I don't think the risk was well timed. Sony just, stuck it safe, and that's what we kind of wanted. We just wanted an upgrade. We didn't want some new vision of gaming and stuff. We just wanted better games, better looking games, honestly. Smoother experience and whatnot. And that's what consumers, or in my opinion, consumers want. So yeah, another reason is everyone seems to be going the PS4. A lot of my friends and stuff are going to the PS4. So I'm thinking, if a lot of people going PS4 and they're going to be buying PSN for online play, right? And we all know Xbox Live is a better online experience. However, if lots of people buy PlayStation Plus, they'll have the money to reinvest in dedicated servers, cloud processing, and they can pretty much match what Microsoft wants to do. Microsoft has got the online capabilities right now. Sony doesn't. You know, they're probably still working on whatnot. But if they get heaps of users, paying especially, they're going to be able to match or even, outdo Microsoft in their own game. Now, I will say it here, I probably will end up getting both consoles being a YouTube commentator. But at the moment, PlayStation just, I don't know, they treat me as a customer, not a bloody consumer, you know? It's simple as that. They respect, in a sense, they respect. And that's what I really want. I just want, a smooth experience. Now, the games, look, to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to any of the PS4 exclusives. I'm generally a multi-platform guy that plays like Battlefield and COD and stuff. So, in that sense, PS4 doesn't sound that great. But I'm still with it. I'm still with it on this one. And yeah, that's pretty much why I want to buy the PS4. If you could please leave a comment on which console you're getting, I would really appreciate that. And there have been rumors of Xbox One upgrading their RAM and their, I think it's CPU. If they do that, and the rumors are 12 gig RAM, which will give a superior amount dedicated to games compared to the PS4. And it will also give a stronger, I think it's GPU or CPU, I'm not sure which one. One of them, it's going to be stronger, right? Why not? Why not pay that extra, $50? I get Connect as well. And yeah, I really do enjoy that's another reason actually. Another reason why I'm getting the PS4 is, yes, they have improved the controller. I was never really a fan of the good old joystick 3, or whatever the hell it was called. DualShock 3, that's the one. Anyway, I didn't enjoy it. I don't know about you, but the analog sticks were way too far down. The ergonomics of the controller just didn't fit my hand well. The Xbox One just seemed well made. Whereas the PS3 was light, felt cheap, it felt really plasticky. And yeah, but PlayStation have upped their controller, and apparently it is, if not better than the Xbox One controller. So I'm thinking, what's it to me? They've got a better controller even. That's something that was holding me back. But anyway, I will admit I am jealous of the Xbox One exclusives and their DLC, especially the BF3 and COD. That's something I'll miss, but I probably will get both consoles. But, if I'm going to buy a console first off, it's going to be the PS4. And now I'm going to talk about a solution, what I'm doing for next gen. And it might surprise you, it might not surprise you. Anyway, I'm going to stick out on the Xbox 360 for at least a year or so. Because by having an Xbox Live membership on the on the Xbox 360, I will be able to play the new DLC of BF3 and COD Ghosts on my 360. So really, is there a point in upgrading to the Xbox One? Not really for me. And then once, a few years over and they're starting to slowly, make the experience better on next generation consoles and they start, just leaving the 360 and the PS3 to kind of die, I will jump to the PS4, I'm thinking. Because therefore, I will be able to, if I stick on the Xbox 360, I'll be able to get this great content without buying an Xbox One, and then I'll be able to buy the supposedly better console, the PS4. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It looks like the PS4 for me. If Xbox One, please Microsoft, I know you won't be listening, but if you are, please upgrade to the 12 gig RAM and the upgrade of the CPU or the GPU. It would save you. I would honestly buy your next console because it just sounds so much better. The specifications are really holding me back. But apart from that, it's the PS4 for next gen, and most people seem to agree. Most people are going it. And I will say this now, I'm not a fanboy, please. Last generation I used both consoles. I hated Sony last generation, but this generation looks like I'm loving them. I honestly said to myself, you know, I will be getting the next Xbox, you know? And I thought that all they had to do was just beat Sony in the specifications and, maybe price, and they'd win it. They'd win that console war. But obviously they couldn't hack it. But hopefully they make some changes. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you later.